Hey Sarah, could you lend me your stapler?
Sure, I can lend it to you.
Stapler. Thank you. Do you mind lending it to me until tomorrow?
Not at all.
Hey Jeff. Hey. Hey Jeff. Ooh, hey. Could you lend me your stapler, please? I can't. It's not mine. Sarah lent it to me. Well, she wouldn't mind if you lent it to me. Okay, you're right. You can borrow it. Thank you.
Hey, can you give me back my stapler? I need it.
Oh, sure. Thanks for lending it to me. I also lent it to Peter. I hope that's okay.
Oh, it's okay if Peter borrows it too. I don't mind.
Great. It's mine.
Did you understand that conversation? Yeah, I hope so. English is sometimes confusing because we have two words for the same action in borrow and lend. Can I borrow a pencil from you? Can I borrow a pencil from you? And what do you think? Can I say lend in that sentence? Do you think that would work? Can I lend a pencil from you? Can I lend a pencil from you? No, that doesn't work. Yeah. Well, let's try a different one then. Can you lend a pencil to me? Can you lend a pencil to me? That sounds okay. That sounds fine. Let me try borrow in that sentence instead. Can you borrow a pencil to me? Can you borrow a pencil to me? No, that doesn't work. It's the same action. Why am I using two different words? Well, today I'm going to try to explain the difference between borrow and lend. And the difference is based on what is the subject of the sentence. That will be the big clue, right? Let's try that first question again. Can I borrow a pencil from you? Notice what is the subject? It's I, right? And I'm asking to receive something, right? Can I borrow a pencil from you? Borrow from. Everybody say borrow from. Borrow and from go together a lot. I'm the one that's going to be receiving it, right? So I'm going to borrow. It's like the idea of taking. But take implies that I'm going to keep it forever. Borrow implies that I'm going to give it back eventually. But that's the idea. So borrow and take, same idea. By the way, take, from, go together also. Borrow from, take from, they go together. Now, how about lend? When do I use lend? Well, it's when the subject is different. Notice how the first sentence said, can I borrow a pencil from you? I'm the one receiving it, right? Let's try the same question. I'm basically asking the same thing. Can you lend a pencil to me? Can you lend a pencil to me? Everybody say, can you lend a pencil to me? Notice the subject is you, the person I'm talking to, right? You are going to, what is that person going to do? Lend or give. Lend and give use the same preposition, by the way. Give to, lend to. So it's the same idea, basically. But giving implies that you're giving it forever. Lending means you're going to give it temporarily, right? I'm going to give you 3 sentences that mean pretty much the same thing. There's no difference in meaning, but different ways of phrasing it. Everybody say, can I borrow a pencil from you? Can, subject, okay? Borrow plus thing from a person. Now, let's try a second way of saying the same thing. Can you lend a pencil to me? Everybody say, can you lend a pencil to me? Notice how my voice kind of goes up at the end? This is a yes-no question, so my voice kind of goes up at the end because I'm expecting a yes or a no. You can phrase this question, can, plus the subject, lend the thing to a person, right? That's the arrangement, right? Can you lend a pencil to me? Here is a third question, means the same thing. Can you lend me a pencil? Can you lend me a pencil? Yeah, that's also a fine way of saying it too. Everybody say, can you lend me a pencil? You can arrange it this way. Can plus the subject, lend the person, and then the thing. So you notice how lend, you have a couple of options. You can put the thing first and then the person, or the person then the thing. Can I arrange it the other way, like with borrow? Let's try it. Can I borrow a pencil from you? That's a fine question. No problem. Try this. Can I borrow you a pencil? Can I borrow you a pencil? No, that doesn't work. That sounds terrible in my American ears. No, borrow just has one way of saying it. You got to go to the thing first and then the person. All right, so I'm going to play that conversation again. I'm going to leave it blank, and you try to guess, is the word borrow or lend? Okay? You heard it at the very beginning of the video. Now that you know how it works, let's see if you can guess, is it borrow or lend? Okay?
Hey, Sarah, could you lend me your stapler?
Sure, I can lend it to you.
Do you mind lending it to me until tomorrow?
Not at all.
Could you lend me your stapler, please? I can't. It's not mine. Sarah lent it to me. Well, she wouldn't mind if you lent it to me. Okay, you're right. You can borrow it.
Hey, can you give me back my stapler? I need it.
Oh, sure. Thanks for lending it to me. I also lent it to Peter. I hope that's okay.
Oh, it's okay if Peter borrows it too. I don't mind.
Let's try some of these common phrases with borrow and lend. Everybody say, can I borrow your pencil? Can I borrow your pencil? Yeah, that's a fine way of saying it. Can you lend me your pencil? Can you lend me your pencil? I know there's a blank there, but I'm just adding a noun in there that we can use. Can you lend your pencil to me? Can you lend your pencil to me? Bum, 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 bum. Or, instead of using can, you can use the word could. Why would I use the word could? I'm talking about right now, right? So can is present tense, right? Well, could is a way to make a question, talking about right now, more polite. So let's try it together. Could I borrow your pencil? Could I borrow your pencil? If you said that to an American, I think you're talking about right now, and I'm going to lend you the pencil. It means the same thing as can I borrow your pencil? But could is more polite. Why? Can sounds like it's happening right now, and I'm going to take it from you right now. Could kind of puts it in the past, so it's a little more imaginary feeling, right? The grammar works that way, so it feels a little bit more like it's an imaginary situation. I use the word could also for hypothetical or imaginary things. So could is often used to make things more polite in a question. Just remember it that way. Let's try it again. Could I borrow your pencil? Right? Could you lend me your pencil? All right. Could you lend your pencil to me? Okay. You can also make it polite by saying may. Yeah. May I borrow your pencil? Yeah. I can't use may with lend in this case. No, may you lend me? No, that didn't work. That didn't work. Yeah. May I borrow your pencil? Everybody say, may I borrow your pencil? That's a fine way of saying it. I understand what that means. Now, here's an extra polite way to say it. Do you mind if I borrow your pencil? Do you mind if I borrow your pencil? Yeah. You might know the word mind. It has to do with brain. But if you use the word mind like a verb, it means you don't like something. Do you mind if I borrow your pencil? Basically, I'm literally asking, will you be mad if I borrow your pencil? Will you be angry? But Americans don't think of it that way. It's just a polite way to say it, basically. An extra polite way to say it, would you mind if I borrowed your pencil? Everybody say, would you mind if I borrowed your pencil? Yeah. And again, would acts just like could, kind of puts it in past tense, kind of like a hypothetical situation, makes it feel less immediate and confrontational. Words like would and could in a question make it extra polite. Would you mind if I borrowed your pencil? Here's some good responses. If an American asks you, you say, sure, here you go. Lots of other ways to say, no problem. Absolutely. Or if you want to politely say, no, sorry, I need it. No, sorry, I need it. Yeah. Sorry, I don't have it. I don't have it. It's not here. It is not here. Sorry, it's not mine. Meaning the pencil does not belong to me. It is somebody else's, and so I cannot lend it to you. Yeah. Sorry, it's not mine. Mine means my pencil. All right. So that's a short way of saying my pencil. So maybe you want to offer to lend something to someone. So let's try that together. Would you like to borrow my pencil? Would you like to borrow my pencil? That's an offering. And notice how the question is you. You are the one, the other person is taking it. So you're offering to take it, right? And of course, you can say no, thank you, yes, thank you. Try using some of these expressions when you interact with Americans or other English speakers. I know borrow and lend can be confusing, but I think you'll get it. I believe in you.
Hey guys, thank y'all so much for watching the video. Don't forget to hit like and also subscribe. And the little bell down there so you can get updated when we have new videos. Also, if you're interested in coming to the United States and studying English, please consider the Learning Institute of Texas in Houston. And don't forget to check out our website below.